Hello, welcome to Heidi's Homestead. Today is July 1st. I'm going to do the July tour, the beginning of July tour. It is 86 degrees and it feels like it's 91. We are in a heat wave, heat advisory here in the Midwest. It's so hot. So I'm going to do this tour quickly. So, front of the garden, my flowers are blooming. They look so beautiful. As you can see, everything looks really good. I think I'm gonna come and do a bouquet. My calendula has been sprouting. This is, what is this? Chamomile. Sorry, I forgot. And the peppers have been peppering. Look at that. I just noticed this. I didn't realize I had that much peppers. And more bell peppers. These are, wow. Wow. This is a squash. I got a potato here. Some more snapdragons. These are Rebecca's, black-eyed Susans. Some more snapdragons, and I love this zinnia color. It's so beautiful. Tomatoes. I've harvested potatoes and pumpkins. Some, what are those? Cucumbers. My kale is beautiful. Some more over there, that's Rebecca, black-eyed Susans. And yeah. All right. Here I have my squash. I think these are zucchinis. 3 zucchinis, looking healthy. And we have some fruit in there. And peppers. This was my potato patch. I've harvested some. And this is my green onions or spring onions that are starting to bulb. I'm going to harvest them. And these are, what are these? Leeks. With some thyme. Now we are going to go to the main garden. So here I have some snapdragons with kale, my onions. I don't know how these onions are going to do. I don't know if they're going to do good or not, but it looks like they're bulbing up. Pumpkin, something's eating it. I love these. These are so beautiful. I'm going to plant these all over my garden next year. Onions. Next year, I'm not going to grow them. I'm just going to buy some onion plants. My cosmos have sprouted. These are pretty. These are my favorite. Those are like double. Sunflowers. I got mint here, and I'm gonna do this pretty quickly because it's steamy and I feel like my phone is gonna overheat. So I harvested the potatoes that I had back there, and these are weeds that I am going to. I hate these weeds; they're all over the place. With carrots. Yeah. Oh my God, these are so beautiful. Okay. So I got zinnias here with tomatoes and some carrots. Ooh, and peppers that I've just seen. Damn, this one's huge. All right. Oh, and I have green beans. Wow. I didn't notice that. So it looks like I'll probably be harvesting green beans probably next week. Some tomatoes. These are Romas. I got a tomato here with my strawberries, and it looks like I have a zinnia in here. Let's look at this. I have some green beans here. And this one looks, no, this will probably be ready like in 2 days. And I got some more green beans, and this got eaten by deer. I kept it because I was like, it's still gonna give me fruit, and it has. Look at that. So yeah, I got tomatoes in here, and ooh, look at that. They're growing big. Look at that. And these are black Krim. Wow. And my tomatillos, guys. Look at that. Look at that tomatillo plant. Well, I have a tomato in here, by the way. This is a tomato in here. And they're doing pretty good, though. Something's eating my tomatillos. You can see the little holes. But other than that, it's thriving. It might be some, I don't know what it is. But look at that. Look at that. They're growing. So I think 2 plants was enough. I was doubting. I don't know if it was going to be enough for us. Only 2 plants. But yes, look at these nasturtiums. They're beautiful. I love the colors. I got more deer damage. And more tomatoes that are growing down. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see those. And I have peppers here, but I don't think peppers have tomatillos. I gotta hang these up. Okay, we'll come back and we'll do something about that. But I don't see any peppers on. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, there's some there. All right, this bed has some tomatoes, some pepper. No, yeah, tomatoes on this side. And look at these peppers. They're sweet peppers. Sweet bananas. And these are Anaheim. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow, and there's more peppers over there growing. Amazing. Okay, we gotta come and put some clips on these tomatoes. All right. This bed is upsetting. It has blight. I'm actually gonna buy some copper fungicide, and we are gonna start spraying it. I have early blight, but I have tomatoes growing. So yeah, this bed is upsetting. It's so upsetting. I'm gonna buy some copper fungicide. The blight is spreading here, but I have tomatoes. Look at this plant. It's huge, but it's getting affected by blight. So we are gonna start spraying it. Look at my zinnias. That's beautiful. And here's a weed. Look at those beautiful zinnias. Yeah, this plant has been affected by blight. You can see how not good it looks. That is looking okay. And it's only like these 2 beds and another bed that I'm going to show you. But I have some squash, and we ate our first squash, and this means it just didn't pollinate. So we're just going to take it off of the plant, and we're going to give it to the chickens. It just meant when it rots, it just means it didn't get pollinated. It's not nothing you did wrong. You do want to rip it off because you don't want the plant to spend energy on something that it's not going to grow. All right. Here I have a pumpkin, I think. Here I got sunflowers, and down here I have pumpkins. So these beds I gotta re-amend them really good, and we're gonna just put a lot of compost next year, at the end of the season, because everything I put here doesn't grow as fast as it should. I planted those, did I put the date? These pumpkins on the 6th of last month, and they should be bigger than that. I'm gonna hit it with some fish fertilizer. Sunflowers are looking pretty good. So, but I've read that if you plant stuff with sunflowers, sometimes it stunts them. But supposedly pumpkins and sunflowers are good companion plants. So yeah. So next we are gonna hit this part of the garden, and this part of the garden is looking pretty good. Some beds are looking pretty amazing. Some are kind of disappointing. Okay, so these are my garlic, and these are gonna be about ready to harvest here soon. I'm gonna give it a week more, and we are gonna harvest them. Yeah, these are gonna be ready here soon, and these are just driving me crazy. These weeds right here are just crazy. Yeah, these are gonna be ready to harvest soon. It's looking pretty good. I have some pumpkins in here too that I put to seed, and here's one. There's actually two in here. Take this weed out, but it's looking pretty good. I think here I'm gonna plant some, after I harvest everything from here, I'm gonna plant zucchinis, some carrots, and some more green beans, because I want to preserve a lot of green beans so I can have until next year. Okay, these potatoes are almost done. There's some garlic in here too that still needs a little bit more time, and I see a garlic scape that I missed. Let's see. Oh no, it's a potato. Yeah, so this bed will probably be harvested in a week or so. This is my husband's bed. His pumpkins are just thriving. I got some calendula grown in here, although I don't know if that's blight. I'm not sure. It could be, but it doesn't look like blight, so I don't know. But I'm gonna come and prune that. But he does have tomatoes. I could show you. Yeah, this is bad, but we're still getting some tomatoes. So I'm just gonna come and prune this. Look, there's a cluster of tomatoes there. So we're just gonna come and prune this, and hopefully it'll be fine. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, the calendula's looking pretty good. Oh, and I had some green beans in here too that I planted, I guess, and I did not notice it. I forgot about them. But look at that calendula. It's like hiding. That's cute. Okay, so the next bed. This bed, let's see if we have any squash in here. Nope. There's a couple. Okay, so this bed, it's looking pretty good. I have some tomatoes, as you can see. But I don't have much in here. I have like 4, 5, maybe 6 pepper plants. As you can see, they're not looking as healthy as the other ones, that I showed you earlier. Tomatoes are doing good. This bed is okay. I gotta come and plant some more stuff in here. Maybe more green beans. Okay, so this bed is a little mishmash of everything. I got some beets in here. I got some carrots. These are renard beans. I can't remember. Scarlet renard beans, I think. They're beautiful. They have beautiful flowers. But the deer ate them. So only those two survived. But I want to plant some more of these. For sure. They're beautiful. This is going to seed. Yeah, there's a squash there. Black Beauty. There's another pumpkin, or yeah, this is a scallop. Yeah. And that is a sugar baby pumpkin or sugar pie. I can't remember the name. This is a potato bed that is still not done. Still has a lot to, probably in 2 months it'll be ready. This is borage. I planted for the pollinators. Pollinators love borage. Okay, this is a disaster. This is I don't know what's wrong with these plants. Yeah. Big Mama. I was so excited about these because I wanted paste tomatoes, but they're just riddled with this disease. The deer got to them, so it could be struggling because of that. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna grow those anymore. But the tomatoes are horrible, but the peppers are thriving. Like, they're loving it. Look at those. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of peppers in here, and they are liking it. They are having fun in here. Zinnias are diseased. I don't know. This is just bad. I got a watermelon in here and some weeds that I don't want. And this is a blaze pumpkin, which I think it's a pumpkin. Here I have a pumpkin with dill that I gotta come and harvest, and some cucumbers there. These are tomatoes. These tomatoes are looking good. There's a little bit of disease that I gotta come and prune, but it's not bad. Not like the other beds. With some peppers, and I got here some borage. Oh, I love how dill smells. And this pepper plant has just exploded. And this is what is this called? Pepperoncinis. And yeah, and that has lots of peppers. This one too. These have tons of peppers in here too. Beautiful peppers. Beautiful. Some more borage, kale, and these are tomatoes. These tomatoes are doing pretty good too. There's a few bit of disease, but I think they'll be fine. And some peppers in here too. You can see. And these beds, I'm gonna these are first year beds. All these right here are first year, except for that one. No, not that one. This one. This one is a second year bed, but the rest of these are first year. So I still got to work on the soil. We are going to put a lot of compost and manure. Oh, and here I have some pumpkins with some calendula, and I got to thin these out. I think we're going to go with the one in the middle. And this is a Ghirardelli pumpkin. So yeah, we're gonna amend these with composted manure in the end of the season, and then in the new season we are going to put some more composted manure. So I put them 2 times a year, beginning of the year and at the end of the season. Now we're gonna go to the inside of my garden. These 2 beds are my herb beds, and I'm actually gonna come and harvest some of my dill. I do have a what is that called? A tomato plant in here. But I also got some cilantro and some parsley, and I'm just gonna let those go to seed. I got some borage. I got some weeds that I gotta pull out. I hate those weeds. They smell like stink bugs. I got here some, what is this? Oregano. I don't know what to use borage with. I just planted because I want pollinators in my garden. So if you have any ideas what you can use borage with, let me know. Calendula. This is fennel. I got sage here and some thyme there. Yeah, that's thyme. Here I got my summer squash patch, and most of these are scallop squash. First time growing them, and they look pretty good. Look at that. I don't know when these are supposed to be ready, but we'll see. I think I might need, oh, do I see a bug in there? Yep, there's a bug. We'll just wipe it off. Yeah, that's a bug eaten. All right, that's okay. We have plenty here that we can harvest. Yeah, okay, I think these are ready. Those are so cute. All right, so this one I'm just gonna give it to the birds. They'll enjoy it. We're just gonna throw it to them. Hopefully it does not hit none of them. All right, so let's look for some more. I think some are ready, to be honest with you. No, I would say I'll give those a little bit longer time. But yeah, these are very productive. I haven't had these before. But if we like them, I'm for sure gonna grow them some more. Yeah. Oh no. Look at that. That's a bug. That's a stink bug. I don't know what type of bug that is. Hopefully it's not a vine borer. Here I got some more squash. Hopefully the pollinators have pollinated it. Yep. That's good. All right. And here's a tomato. All right, now we're gonna go to this part of the garden. Okay, this bed will be filled. Maybe next year or the end of the season, I don't know. All right, this is my bell pepper bed in here. I got 18 bell peppers. And do we have peppers? Yes, we do. We do have peppers. Wow, I'm so happy. We do have peppers, and we do have a weed that I don't want in here. We do have peppers. Perfect. Look at that. We have a lot of peppers. So I'm pretty happy. Okay, so these are tomatoes. my tomato patch. These are looking better than the other ones. I do have to come and prune because I am seeing some disease. But we will come and prune away. And we do have tomatoes growing right there. Do you guys see it? Oh, look at that big one right there. That is a big tomato. Those are big tomatoes. I gotta come and prune these leaves. Look at those. I have tons of tomatoes coming in. Actually, I gotta come and start pruning this one. Yeah, we don't want this. I need to get some pruners because those are pretty thick leaves. It's hard to do them by one hand, just by hand. Yeah, this is getting light. So we're just gonna not throw the leaves on the soil. We don't want it on the soil, in the bed. But look at those tomatoes over there. Look at that tomato over there. It's big. It's one of the biggest ones I've seen. All right, but there's tons of tomatoes. Look at that. Okay. Look at these. I'm hoping these are good because I want to regrow these. And these are Mad Hatter. They are beautiful. Mad Hatter tomatoes. And they have tons of flowers too. Look at all these flowers. And in here I have peppers that are growing so big. Look at that. I thought these were serrano, but they're not. Jalapenos. Not jalapenos, I can tell you that for sure. Oh, Anaheim. These are Anaheim. These are red cherry. These are more red cherry. This is a potato plant. This is another tomato bed. I have some potatoes in here too. Look at that. There's a cluster of tomatoes in there. Yes, everything is looking pretty good. Got some tomatoes. This is a potato green bean. I got some dill in there. I got a squash in here. A zucchini, I think. It's looking pretty good. And that's how it looks like. Now this bed is struggling too. But my peppers are thriving in this bed though. Other than that, everything else is struggling. This pumpkin is looking pretty good. The melon is looking bad. I had another melon back there. It's horrible. But my peppers, they're just loving it though. I got tons of peppers. So that's good. More pepperoncinis, cubanellis. These are Melrose Sweet. Yeah. But these are looking fantastic. All right. Over there I have strawberries. And here I got blackberries. And these are about almost ready. Oh, this one's ready. Oh my God. That is sweet. Sweet. And the heat. Nothing better than eating your own berries. This is raspberries, strawberries, and some weeds. We got a mow back here. But yeah, everything is looking pretty good. I gotta show you one more spot. Last place I'm gonna show you is on the corner of my property. And it's right here. So I got here some pumpkins. Here is, I think this is an Italian white zucchini. Not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I didn't put a tag, but I think that's what it is. And it's just growing beautifully. Pumpkin, sunflowers, and some nasturtiums. And I got some cucumbers there. I don't know if I have any, but I haven't checked. And I got some pumpkins there too. And I got some pumpkins here too. But yeah, and I have nothing here, but we'll plant something here in the fall. Probably some carrots. It's gonna be like a carrot patch. Yeah. All right, guys. That is the tour for July 1st. And everything is coming along pretty good. Tomatoes, peppers. There are some things that I don't like how I planted them. But I'm gonna talk what I liked, what I didn't like about this year's season's garden at the end of the season. Once we close the garden down, I already have some plans for next year. But yeah, everything is looking pretty good. I'm gonna come out here and do a bouquet. But yeah, I'm loving it. All right, guys, bye. Here is the bouquet that I got, that I made. So pretty.